Assalamualaikum. Hello. Welcome to my presentation. My name is Adli Adham bin Abdul Hakim. Here I would like to present about one of the mechanical engineering profession, which is maintenance engineer in construction industry. I hope you enjoy the slideshow. Okay, one of the mechanical engineering profession that I will present is maintenance engineer in construction industry. Maintenance engineer in construction industry is engineering related work directing through subordinate supervisors a large and diversified building maintenance program for department comprised for multiple buildings. The employee is responsible for the development and implementation of comprehensive maintenance plan and for directing all maintenance staff activities through subordinate supervisors. Work includes reviewing capital program engineering plans and specification for compliance with departmental design standards, goals and objectives, and coordinating activities with project directors from the city's capital program office. Contact with consultant, contractors, and engineers is a significant aspect for the work. Work is performed under the direction of an administrative superior. Okay, now from this slide, I will explain to you about the pay by experience level for maintenance engineer. Okay, first I will explain to you about an entry level maintenance engineer. An entry level maintenance engineer with less than 1 year experience can expect to earn an average total compensation. It is also includes tips, bonus and overtime pay of 32,000 ringgit based on 7 salaries. Okay then, I will explain to you about early career maintenance engineer. Okay, early career maintenance engineer with 1 to 4 years of experience earns an average total compensation of 40,000 ringgit based on 48 salaries. Okay, third, I will tell you about a mid-career maintenance engineer. A mid-career maintenance engineer with 5 to 9 years of experience earns an average total compensation of 57,000 ringgit based on 25 salary. Okay then, I will explain to you about an experienced maintenance engineer with 10 to 19 years of experience earns an average total compensation of 90,000 ringgit based on 9 salaries. From this slide, I will explain to you about how can we be a maintenance engineer. Okay, as you can see, there are 7 total of the point that I shown to you about how can we be a maintenance engineer. Okay, first, if you want to be a maintenance engineer, make sure you have the right personal traits for this work. Second, you must succeed at math, physics, chemistry, and design study in high school. Okay, third, you must pursue a bachelor's degree related to mechanical engineering. Okay, then you must get work experience as a student via internship and co-op opportunities. Okay, then you must get a job as an engineer in training after graduation. 6. You must earn professional engineer status. Okay, then lastly, you must advance into roles of greater responsibility and pay or into roles in related fields. Okay then, what to expect when we became maintenance engineer in construction industry? Okay, first we must expect that our usual place of work will be a plant, site or factory The work may involve extended periods to tight deadlines in response to breakdown emergencies. Then, we also must expect self-employment or freelance work is sometimes possible, as a self-employed contract on specialist plant or equipment. Then, of course, more men than women enter this field of engineering, but the number of women is growing nowadays. Then, it is also depending on our employer. We may be required to visit sites during the day, and some roles require working away on a continual basis at client or site installation. Okay, now, from this slide, I will present to you about the skills that we need to be a maintenance engineer in construction industry. Okay, if you want to be a maintenance engineer in construction industry, we must have the capacity to understand a range of engineering functions and procedures. Okay, then we must have the ability to lead and motivate others, as well as we must have teamworking skills to work cooperatively and liaise with people at levels. Then, we must have the ability to negotiate with and persuade others. It is like we must have to persuade our client to do the project. Okay, just like that. Okay. Then we must have good diagnostic and problem solving skills. Okay, then we must have the confidence to respond positively when under pressure. Other than that, we must have people management skills. Okay then, from this slide I will explain to you about responsibilities of maintenance engineer in construction industry. Okay, first, responsibilities of maintenance engineer in construction industry is they design maintenance strategies, procedures, and methods. Then, they carry out routine maintenance work and respond to equipment faults. Okay then, maintenance engineer also diagnose breakdown problems, control maintenance tools, store, and equipment. Lastly, maintenance engineer also monitor and control maintenance costs. Okay, now for this slide, I will explain to you about the future of maintenance engineer in construction industry. Okay, maintenance engineers in construction industry ensure machines and processes in facility run smoothly. This relies on both preventative and emergency maintenance to keep operations running with as little system downtime as possible. This often involves predict inspections, commissioning, or recommending of system upgrades, troubleshooting equipment, and repairing or installing replacement parts. If a problem is found, it is commonly the responsibility of the maintenance engineer to prevent the problem from reoccurring. Okay, now for this slide, I will present to you about the work ethics of maintenance engineer in construction industry. The work ethics of maintenance engineer in construction industry is engineers shall hold paramount the safety, health, and welfare of the public. Second, the ethics of maintenance engineer in construction industry is if engineer's judgment is overruled under circumstances that endanger life or property, they shall notify their employer or client and such other authority as may be appropriate. Then, engineers shall approve only those engineering documents that are in conformity with applicable standards. After that, the work ethics of maintenance engineer in construction industry is engineers shall not reveal facts, data, or information without the prior consent of the client or employer except as authorized or required by law. Then, engineers shall not permit the use of their name or associate in businesses ventures with any person or firm that they believe is engaged in dishonest enterprise. After that, engineers shall not aid the unlawful practice of engineering by a person or firm. Lastly, the work ethics of maintenance engineer in construction industry is engineers having knowledge of any alleged violation of the ethics shall report direct to appropriate professional bodies and, when relevant, also to public authorities, and cooperate with the proper authorities in furnishing such information or assistance as may be required. Okay, that's all from my presentation about one of the mechanical engineering profession. Thank you for listening.